The lights inside the arena burn white and unforgiving, washing over a crowd that already knows it won't be leaving quietly tonight. This isn't just another bout on the card. This is a collision waiting to explode. From the first rumble of anticipation, you can feel it in the air. Danger, expectation, violence promised and guaranteed. Marcos El Chino Maidana steps forward from Argentina, a man built on chaos and raw willpower, known not for finesse, but for devastation. 19 knockouts on his record speak louder than any introduction ever could. Across the ring stands Victor Ortiz, the young American from Oxnard, California, gifted, explosive, and hungry to prove he belongs among the elite. He's the cleaner puncher, the faster athlete, the boxer with polish. But polish has never stopped a wrecking ball. The crowd roars as names are announced, flags wave, and the ring becomes a confined battlefield. Both men listen to the rules, though neither plans on obeying anything except instinct. This is about pride. This is about survival. For Ortiz, it's about proving maturity and control. For Maidana, it's simpler. Break the man in front of him. No long feeling-out process is expected. No chess match. This is a fight born for violence, and everyone in the building knows it. Gloves are raised, mouthguards clenched. The bell hasn't even rung yet, and already, destiny is leaning forward in its seat. The bell rings, and immediately, any illusion of caution disappears. There are no probing jabs, no careful steps backward. Both men step into range like they're magnetized, throwing power shots from the opening seconds. Maidana loops a brutal right hand, followed by a crushing left, shots thrown with bad intentions and no regard for defense. Ortiz answers with sharp lefts to the body, trying to slow the Argentine monster down. But Maidana doesn't slow, he accelerates. The crowd erupts as leather cracks flesh, then suddenly chaos. Maidana lands a booming right hand that sends Ortiz crashing to the canvas. The arena explodes. Ortiz is hurt, badly shaken, but he rises, eyes glassy, legs uncertain, refusing to surrender. He fights back on instinct alone, and in a shocking turn, Ortiz lands his own counter, dropping Maidana to the canvas. Now it's pandemonium. Both warriors have tasted the floor. Both know they can hurt the other. The round becomes a blur of wild exchanges, looping punches, reckless courage. Ortiz lands again. Maidana stumbles. But Maidana fires back, with ruthless body shots that echo through the arena. The final seconds are madness. Two fighters swinging like men possessed, neither willing to retreat, neither willing to blink. When the bell finally sounds, the crowd rises as one. This isn't boxing. This is survival. One round in, and already both men have been to hell and back. Round two begins with urgency written on both faces. Any thought of long-term planning is gone. Ortiz comes out aggressive, sensing opportunity, trying to finish what he started. Maidana, bloodied but unbowed, walks forward like pain doesn't exist. The exchanges grow even more savage. Ortiz lands clean, snapping Maidana's head back, but every time he does, Maidana answers with something heavier, something meaner. Then it happens again. Maidana lands a thunderous right hand, and Ortiz goes down, hard. His legs betray him as he tries to stand, wobbling under the referee's count. Somehow he beats it. The crowd is screaming now, living on the edge of every second. Ortiz digs deep, attacking the body, throwing left hooks, refusing to be bullied. Maidana, though slower now, is still lethal. His punches come wider, uglier, but they land. Ortiz drops Maidana again near the end of the round, sending him back to the canvas in another jaw-dropping reversal. Both fighters rise once more, battered, exhausted, fueled purely by heart. The bell rings, and neither man celebrates. There is no victory here yet, Only damage, only war. Trainers shout desperately in the corners, knowing they're watching something that can't last much longer. As the fight moves deeper, the toll becomes visible. Ortiz tries to regain control, using movement, accuracy, and sharper combinations. Maidana stalks him relentlessly, throwing power with every step forward. Ortiz lands cleaner shots. But Maidana's punches change the atmosphere every time they connect. The swelling under Maidana's eye grows, blood trickling, but his expression never changes. Ortiz, too, begins to show damage, cuts forming, fatigue creeping into his legs. The exchanges remain brutal, though slightly more measured, as exhaustion forces both men to pick moments rather than brawl non-stop. Still, neither man truly disengages. Every exchange feels like it could end the fight. The crowd senses it, rising with every right hand, gasping with every counter. By round 4, the fight has taken something from both men that will never be returned. Maidana's punches are slower, but still dangerous. Ortiz's accuracy keeps him competitive, but his defense is unraveling. The ring has become smaller, the margins thinner. Every mistake now carries catastrophic consequences. By the 5th round, the fight has crossed into something darker. Blood is visible, cuts worsening, especially over Ortiz's eye. Maidana continues to chase, throwing nuclear right hands that force Ortiz to clinch, to survive. Ortiz shows flashes of brilliance, sharp counters, clean combinations, but every exchange costs him. The referee watches closely now, doctor circling, eyes locked on the damage. Maidana senses the shift. He presses harder, targeting the head, the body, breaking Ortiz down, piece by piece. Ortiz fights back on pure courage, instinctively returning fire whenever he's hit, unable to resist trading, even when logic demands retreat. The crowd roars in admiration and fear. This is what happens when heart refuses to yield, even as the body begs for mercy. The bell ends the round, but the damage is done, the cut is severe. The war is reaching its inevitable conclusion. Round 6 begins, and Maidana storms forward like a man who knows the end is near. He launches a massive right hand that detonates on Ortiz's face. And this time, Ortiz collapses. The count begins. He rises, but the truth is written clearly. The cut has opened wider, blood pouring, vision compromised. The referee looks, hesitates, then makes the call. It's over. Technical knockout. The fight is stopped, not because Ortiz lacks heart, but because his body can no longer protect him. The arena erupts in a mix of cheers and respect. Maidana raises his arms, bloodied and victorious, a champion forged in chaos. Ortiz stands nearby, defeated but unbroken, having given everything he had. When the announcement echoes through the arena, Marcos El Chino Maidana, winner by technical knockout, it feels earned in blood and fire. This was not a fight measured by clean scorecards or technical brilliance. This was a fight remembered for courage, for recklessness, for moments where both men refused to surrender. Maidana leaves the ring as the WBA super lightweight champion, his reputation cemented as one of boxing's most dangerous forces. Ortiz leaves with scars, lessons, and the respect of everyone who witnessed his refusal to quit. Long after the crowd disperses and the lights dim, this fight will live on, a reminder of what happens when power meets heart, when control meets chaos, and when two fighters decide that backing down simply isn't an option. This wasn't just a fight, it was a storm,